y'all, it's your girl Sakina and I'm back for another review. This is my review for Ready to Love. This is season 4, episode 9. Before we get into the review, I do want to thank everybody because we did hit another milestone. I am now at 3,000 subscribers, so thank you. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. Don't be afraid to get down in the comments. We like to talk down there, have a good time, have a good kiki. I know I've been slacking on responding to y'all, but you know, your girl is tired. I do apologize about that. Y'all know I really love to interact with y'all, but I've been really tired, which is another reason why these reviews have been delayed. You know, I kind of been outside a little bit. I'm tired this week, so this is why this review was here on Sunday instead of Saturday like it typically is. So yeah, just thank y'all for bearing with me. As y'all can see, baby, the braids are gone. The fro is back and she's flourishing. Of course, I love it. Okay, I'm back home. Anyway, there was another thing that I wanted to mention. I will be adding that the BET show Encore, produced by Carlos King. It's like R&B Divas meets Making a Band type of situation. I will be reviewing that, baby. I see the trailer and I said, yes. This is exactly what I love to see on TV. At first, I was very skeptical and was like, I don't know about this. But after seeing the trailer, I was like, baby, what? I gotta review this. So be on the lookout for that. I think it comes out on July 9th, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's on BET. Also, I do review The Chi. So if y'all watch The Chi, come on. I'm trying to get my views up. Go ahead and watch my reviews for The Chi, y'all. I really love the show. I actually like my reviews. Like, I watch my reviews back to see how I perform, and I do like my reviews. So, yeah, go ahead. If y'all watch The Chi, check that out. Tell your cousins, your family, all of that to subscribe, to watch, to like, to comment, all of that good stuff. But, yes, y'all ain't come here for none of that. Oh, yeah, by the way, I got a crook in my neck. So, if y'all see me moving a little weird, it's because your girl been going through. So yes, let's get into this review. Right now, it picks up where we left off last week with Ron and David being in the bottom 2. So David is talking to Liz, or over talking her, not allowing her to get a word in, and he goes and lets her know that he is self-eliminating. He's self-eliminating. That is such a cop-out, such the easy way out. And he wants to explain himself and what led up to that. No one cares, David, okay? You need to go about your business. I'm glad that Liz was not backing down with, you know, trying to get what she needed to say out. That was frustrating him. So he ends up leaving. Now, he was telling the camera crew, you know, no questions, but he ended up talking to them anyway. And he was just basically saying that he's a man of God and he's seen the enemy coming, so he wants to leave. No, you're the enemy, you damn psycho. Like, the nerve of him. What happened was you got intimidated by her ex putting your actions on the table, and instead of facing them head on, you couldn't take that, and you didn't take ownership. So now you want to leave because you didn't like the fact that you was backed up into a corner. So you want to try to handle it or take matters into your own hands and self-eliminate because you already knew that your ass was going home. He wasn't ready for love. Like, despite anything that he was saying, despite what I said in the beginning, y'all, a lot of y'all already seen it or called it early. I thought that he was a cool guy up until, you know, the show really started to unpack those layers that he had of psychoness in him. So let's go on to Ron. Ron, you know, baby, just doing the damn most. Alexis is letting him know you're not ready for love. And he was like, well, you know, I'm really lost respect. He said that he said that he lost respect for Alexis and he thought that she was smarter than that. Smarter than what? Sending you home is what made you question her logic. Like, I don't understand where you was coming from with that. He was just being rude and disrespectful as fuck for no reason. And he said that, you know, he really wasn't feeling it with Alexis anymore. He went on a date with Amber the day before and they shared a kiss. Okay, random as hell. And now all of a sudden he's talking about, you know, this isn't what he wants. They have two different views, and what he really wants out of a relationship is fun. Like y'all been saying, he's definitely going to give a call to Chrysanthemum and they can have all the fun in the club, beat them damn old heads that's kicking it in the club all they want. So I just thought it was really funny though that all of a sudden your priorities changed once you got into a situation with Alexis that you didn't like. You know, men do that a lot, and I cannot stand that shit. I'm not even putting it on men. A lot of people in general, when things don't go their way with a person that they're into, then all of a sudden that person is no longer smart, that person is no longer attractive, that person is fat, that person is ugly, that person is this and that. But it didn't stop you from trying to pursue me any other time. But now all of a sudden you got a different view of me, and now you want to try to disrespect me. I'm so glad that both of these bitch boys went home, because the way that they handled themselves was so tacky, it was so distasteful, it was so disrespectful. And yeah, neither one of y'all ready to love. Like, David, you crazy as hell. Yeah, we should have noticed with that damn slanted eye of yours. And then, fucking Ron, we should have noticed with your thick ass tongue, you can't even close your fucking mouth. Like, ain't no way in hell a nigga gonna talk to me crazy when you can't even close your damn mouth. Like, boy, bye. Like, I would have roasted that nigga with a quickness. But you know what? Alexis handled it with grace, because she gave him a hug and all of that. I would have roasted his ass, because one thing you not gonna do is talk to me crazy and feel like I'm about to just take that shit. No, baby, you're gonna be the one that's going to be walking away, but her. Boy, fuck you. Moving on. We see that the gentlemen are down at the lounge. I said, oh, so Tommy, you wasn't gonna open your doors up to these men? Okay, I was fine with that. But yeah, Tommy is explaining that they're doing a getaway at a ranch. So this is the time that they would take to get to know the women more, because, you know, it is the men's week to send a woman home. Down at the ranch, Vernicia is there, and she looks great. I love her outfit. I love her hair. It was very casual, cute, and I was here for it. Liz, her outfit, it wasn't my cup of tea, but she did look good. AJ shows up. Okay, AJ gets there, and Alexis is upset because she ain't heard from him. She wanted to talk to him about the situation that happened with Ron, and he was nowhere to be found. She also wants to talk to Amber because, yeah, she is questioning what's going on with this whole kiss with Ron. So sis got a lot on her heart that she want to get off. Kyra, she said that, you know, Jason is still her #1, but AJ is very close behind. You know, she still got her eye on AJ. She said that the progress is going up and up. Amber, I don't know if y'all realized, when it came down to her, she was a little tense. And that's what's kind of making me feel like, sis, what's going on? You got a little guilt on your heart? Because she was talking to Chris, and she was saying in her confessional, you know, what I want to get out of this trip is us keeping it real with each other. I said, oh, okay. Baby girl definitely did something. Chris was talking to her, and I don't know if y'all noticed, but she was not even making eye contact. Like, they were side by side, and he was like, you know, looking over, talking to her, and she was not even giving him any type of eye contact. I said, yeah, that's that guilt speaking, which I don't know why it's guilt, but yeah, she definitely feels some type of way about her actions. Joel, Vernicia, he trying to make her feel all buttered up and stuff, and she was saying that in her confessional that he makes her feel secure. So Amber's watching this action, and she was like, I don't think my sis know what was said about the whole Kyra being his #1 situation. Ron was spilling the tea. I said, see, that's the thing. You don't share what goes on within the gentleman's lounge and what's going on with the ladies in the ladies' lounge. Like, that should not be discussed outside of those walls. And I felt like, Ron, you just showing your true bitch boy ways. And I think somebody in my comments said that he did a live and he was talking hella shit about what's going on behind the scenes and all of that. So yeah, he's sitting there spilling the beans to Amber, which I don't know why he did that, but nonetheless, he let Amber know this. So Amber is going to let Vernicia know in front of Joel, like, hey, sis, he's sitting here saying that not Vernicia, but Kyra is his #1. So, you know, Joel was taken aback by that, and so was Vernicia. He said that he didn't tell because he felt like it wasn't necessary. Oh, okay. You was never going to tell her, though. Just know that, because he tried to make it seem like, oh, I'm telling you now. No, you're not telling me now, fool. Amber's the one who put you on blast, and now you got to explain yourself. I said, and he talked about, you know, we have more than one disagreement, so this is the reason. And this is why I feel where Vernicia was coming from. You let this one miscommunication be the reason why you listed off another female. We're going to have miscommunications. That's part of being in a relationship. And you should already know that, Joel, as somebody that was married. So, yeah, we have one little disagreement and now you want to go call somebody else's name. Like, that is a red flag, because it is showing that you are not considerate and that you act on impulse. So yeah, I'm really side-eyeing you, Mr. Joel. She said that she think that he full of shit, and yes, he is. Now we get down to the damn Seagram plug number 102113. Like, I don't understand why we keep, like, I get it, we get it. Y'all are being sponsored by Seagram, we get it. Amber said that she was doing the, what was she saying? She said something about, oh, the drink that she had. She said that I'm getting the Jamaican me crazy, and it was so bland and so monotone when she said that her and Chris started dancing, and I was like, sis, I'm gonna need you to give me a little bit more energy. Like, she is so monotone and so flat with everything. Like, it bothers me to no end. And she talks like this, like she has a lot of spit in her mouth. And, you know, she really can't get a lot of emphasis with her voice because a lot of spit is in her mouth. And I'm just like, Amber, like, can you give us some more energy? Like, girl, I can't. Joel is there and he's trying to, you know, butter Bernicia up, but she is not featuring him. Now the women sit down and Kyra is basically saying how she doesn't know who she wants to choose between between Jason and AJ. And for some reason, Alexis is bothered by this, and it's bothering me that she's bothered, because it's like, that's none of your concern. But I know why you're concerned. That's because Kyra has more of AJ's attention, and that's who you're after now that Ron is gone. Like, girl, get the hell out of here. And I don't understand why you're questioning Kyra's motives when you are in fact torn, or you were torn between Ron and AJ so much to the shit brought you to tears. Like, girl, shut the hell up, Alexis. Like, that's the thing about her. She tries to act like she's so confident and she's so this, she's so that. But remember how she was acting when her and Chrysanthemum was down at the club. She was nitpicking about everything that Chrysanthemum had to say. Now she's taking that same energy down to Kyra, and she's questioning her motives. And she doesn't like the fact that she hasn't chosen. And she got this, that, and that to say. When it's just like, you should be secure where you are, girl. You need to have a damn seat and worry about who the hell you want to choose. Because to be honest, at this point, you have no one. And you probably next to go home. So, girl, shut your ass up. Kyra said that she's making a choice based on who she wants to choose, not who's choosing her. I said period. And she said that Jason is still her number one. We see the men talking, speaking of damn Jason. He gonna go and tell AJ, so, you know, I want to talk to you about Kyra because, you know, we both have the same interest in the same woman. My whole thing is, she talks to me and she says X, Y, and Z about you, but then 2 days down the line, she goes and says that you're an option. I said, not you gossiping. Not you trying to go in and throw her under the bus when it comes down to AJ. And AJ was like, well, see, the thing is, when it comes down to me, she always tells me that her number one is you. So they're in a position where they feel like they don't like the fact that she hasn't chosen. I said, hold on, wait. What we not gonna do is try to make it seem as if it's a problem for her being torn when, in fact, Jason, you're a damn flip-flopper. Every damn week, you don't know if you want to choose Kyra or if you want to choose Liz. Because like I said, yes, Jason, you was all about Kyra when your friends was sitting there roasting Liz. You didn't defend her then. You didn't defend Liz then when they was talking about she was stiff and all of that. And you said, yeah. Remember, he said that him and Kyra had connected on a deeper level, which kind of made it seem like they got it in or something like that. Now, all of a sudden, that following week, you're so into Liz and she's growing on you and all of this. But yet, that same day when you was gone with your friends, you took Kyra out on a solo date and you kissed her too. And you talking about some, oh, when they was down in the gentleman's lounge and everybody was picking Kyra, you was like, what y'all doing? Like, we kissing and we doing this. And you was in your feelings. But now all of a sudden it's a problem when Kyra is torn between you and AJ. But yet you still kicking it with Liz. Okay, so then AJ, I don't know what the hell you talking about, because according to you, you ain't even told nobody that you like them, but you mad because Kyra got Jason, that's her number one. Boy, fuck both of y'all. I was just looking like, okay, it's the nerve for me. AJ said that he had been working so hard to try to get Kyra to see him in a different light, and the fact that she hasn't chosen him as his number one is basically a problem. Boy, get out of here. AJ, you out here planting kisses on bitches for tactics and survival reasons. Like, shut the hell up. We get down to this double date with Jason, Liz, Kyra, and AJ. I said, is this production? Like, this was, I don't know if this was like something that they chose to do, or if production was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna need all 4 of y'all to go on this double date. They went horseback riding. I don't know if y'all noticed, but Kyra kept looking over at Jason and Liz. Sis is not liking him being with Liz. It's really getting to her. She said that it is awkward because she likes both of the men, but that date really wasn't nothing worth talking about. We see Joelle and Vernicia. I said, Vernicia, what was you doing with them damn red onions? I don't know what kind of chopping she was doing, but it was aggravating me. I said, ma'am, I'm questioning your cooking skills because you don't know how to chop, sis. But basically, she wants an apology from Joelle. She wants to be able to move past the situation, but she can't lie. It really is starting to get to her. Joelle said, you know, when he said Kyra's name, he was being truthful. And that's a problem because he told Vernicia, it's not about Kyra. I could have said Alexis and we would have had the same conversation. And that's a problem because you just saying anybody's name. The thing is, yes, y'all had this miscommunication, but you're literally just grasping for straws. You're just saying something to be spiteful, saying something because you in your fucking feelings about whatever the hell y'all talked about. And the crazy thing is, it'll be different if we seen you and Kyra like on the up and up and having these interactions to where we could be like, oh, okay, well, yeah, you know, I see what's going on. But the thing is, Kyra ain't never even mentioned you as an option, Joelle. So that's the whole, that's the problem with me. You just literally saying anybody and you don't even have a connection with, now, like I said, if it would be different if he said Amber, because yeah, him and Amber did have a little spark going on when they went on their little date or whatever, but you literally just randomly said Kyra and Kyra not even featuring you. Like, you causing issues where it's not even needed. And it's funny to me how he wanted her to get past the situation, but you couldn't get past the small communication that y'all had. The miscommunication that y'all had. Like, make it make sense. Y'all, like, these men are really sending me. So she goes outside and she's talking to Chris and Amber about it because she's just like, baby, I'm done. Like, I just cannot. Chris had to go inside and talk to Joelle. You know, he had to save the day the same way he had to try to talk some sense into Brian last season when he was, you know, ghosting Alicia and all of that. I said, look at him. Come on, voice of reason. That's why we like KG Smooth. But he was like, yeah, she needs some reassurance because right about now, baby girl is done. So, we see that Liz and Jason, they go off and have some little alone time. I'm still not seeing it for them. It's not giving what it's supposed to, what they want us to receive, basically. Like, honey, I'm not seeing it. Liz is way too mature for him. I don't see it for him. I see him and Kyra more so together way before him and Liz. Yes, he's always making comments about her body and how I touch you and how I want to do this, how I want to do that. And it's just like, sir, like, don't tempt yourself because you know she ain't giving away that cat. Even though she do be trying to, you know, I need you to massage my feet. Oh, Jason, teach me how to golf and all of that. Like, okay, Liz. But yeah, I need them to stop. I feel like it feels good in the moment, but them rose-colored glasses are going to be clear as hell once the cameras go down because they're doing all this damn kissing and all of that. And I'm just like, ugh, like, can y'all stop? Like, I'm just not feeling them. We move back on to Joelle and Vernicia, right? Everybody eating, and he talking about, can I kiss you? No, you cannot kiss me because all of a sudden you want to try to kiss me so you can get back into my good graces. And is it me or did Vernicia really not want to kiss him because she kept eating her food? Like, you know, these lips is real busy. So don't pull one of them AJ stunts where you grabbing and yanking on my damn jaw trying to force a kiss. I said, oh, okay, I see you. But yeah, let's stop with these strategic kisses. It's a no for me. So he apologizes and she gets over it. But, you know, she says that she's getting over it. But, you know, it's still in the back of her mind. She wants to see some actions put behind those words. Alexis and AJ. She was asking where he was at because she ain't heard from him. And, you know, she had called him and she texted him the day before. And he never got back to her. So then this fool gonna go and say, oh, I got the text late. Somebody tell AJ that text messages do not expire. Like, I don't give a damn if you seen my text late. I don't care if you seen it at 2 a.m. and you feel like I'm asleep. Nigga, that's when you write me back. You text me back so I can see it in the morning or whenever I wake up to check my phone, because I always wake up and check what time it is. Like, I have a bad habit of doing that. Like, I've been doing that since a child. I always wake up to see what time it is. But, yeah. So it's just like, okay, AJ. So, she basically was saying that they haven't talked since that magical kiss. Girl, stop saying that. Like, please stop saying that that kiss was magical. What it was forced and contrived, okay? Like, girl, get out of here. So, I'm like, you haven't talked to him? Because he's more interested in Kyra than he is with you. AJ only wants to talk to you when he is on the chopping block, when it's Women's Week. Then he wants you to come sit on his lap. And then he wants to come and give forceful kisses. And then he wants to try to do the most and go on double dates with you and all of this when he was paying you dust when it comes down to the Men's Week. That's why he's not paying you any attention currently, because he now holds the power and he knows how to manipulate you and he knows how to win you over. Because, Miss Ma'am, one thing about you, one thing we know, you're going to accept the bare minimum. It's funny to me that this magical kiss led to nothing and AJ left you on red, sis, and now you in your feelings. He's doing exactly what he's been doing. So I don't understand why you so upset about it. Like, girl, get out of here. You're choosing to ignore AJ's ways. So go about your business, girl. Now the group get together and everybody is doing Truth or Dare. And I'm going to need, who was that? Somebody told Chris, they dared Chris to rub Amber's feet. That's not a dare. That's not a dare. I mean, shit, it'll be a dare for me because I'm liable to kick your ass in your face because I do not play that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves of all time, somebody touching my feet. So, yeah, but that's not a dare, honey. I don't know who said that. I can't remember. But nonetheless, Kyra asked Joelle to kiss Vernicia for 5 minutes. And, baby, when I told you I cringed so damn hard, that kiss was so uncomfortable. So what the fuck? I just could not. Vernicia asked Jason, are you torn between Liz and Kyra? We already know, yes, he is. So she was like, okay, so, she said, who are you feeling the most? And he couldn't answer, so he had to drink to that. Kyra was like, your silence is saying everything. I know that you're more so into Liz, so just say that, basically. Amber had the same question, basically, for AJ. We know that you're torn between Alexis and Kyra. So what's the qualities in these women that are making you so torn? And everything that AJ said was a whole bunch of nothing. I said, now, she asked, what are the qualities in these women that you see? And everything that he said was nothing geared towards their qualities. It was just basically saying, I got history with Kyra, and this whole situation with Alexis is new. Where was the qualities? You just tried to finesse your way out of the situation, and you, too, my friend, said a whole bunch of nothing. Just lying your ass off and doing the most. Alexis then said, oh, well, you know, this is making me soften up to me. So Alexis then said, you know, this is making me soften up to him. Why? Nothing that he said was worth softening up to. You like to accept the bare minimum because you essentially just want to fuck him. Like, girl, are you dumb? You want to fuck him and you want to secure your spot on the show because, yeah, one thing about it, we know it's a numbers game for Miss Alexis. Like, girl, get the fuck out of here. So then Alexis goes and asks Kyra, what's the truth about how you feel about AJ? You're so pressed and so worried about Kyra because you're intimidated by her. You know that AJ is more interested in Kyra than he is with you because he's leaving your ass on red and he's taking Alexis out. I mean, not Alexis, but he's taking Kyra out on dates and doing the most to try to make her see that he's a changed man and all it is. Like, girl, you're so pressed. She said that she's attracted to him and she could see some qualities within him that could be a part of them being in a relationship, but she said the communication, baby. That's the thing that is making her very reluctant about AJ. So, you know, she said, you know, I could toast to that. Girl, shut up, Alexis. Joelle, he wants to know, has Liz changed in the process? She said yes. And I'm with Kyra. Like, I thought she was going to ask something juicier than that. Like, yeah, what happened with you and David? Okay, and then she goes into the story about basically how it was a combative situation because he would not allow her to talk. And Vernicia asked Alexis the same thing about how it went with Ron. And she was like, you know, it was wild and he was disrespectful. And then that's when she geared all of her energy towards Amber. And she was like, but he did tell me that you and him shared a kiss. And I was taken aback by that because we're very close. And I thought out of everybody on the cast that, you know, you had my back because I'm the closest with you out of all of the women. Like, I've prayed with you in regards to Ron and everything. Like, you know how I feel about him. And at this point, I'm looking at you as a Judas. I said, oh, every Christian loves to use that Judas reference. I said, okay. So Alexis is betrayed. And I mean, I get why you would feel some type of way. But Alexis, this is not Ready to Meet My Best Friend. So this is a dating show. And one thing about Amber, she is exploring all her options. And you cannot be mad at that because all of y'all are here to find love. And you will be a fool not to explore all of your options. So yeah, y'all may have gotten closer. But yeah, she took Ron up on his offer. They went on a date. I don't know why she kissed him. But yeah, it looks like she got some explaining to do next week. But I mean, I'm not necessarily that mad. I can see why Alexis is mad. Because, you know, it's like a blindsiding situation. But at the same time, you can't go into these situations thinking that this person is your friend. Like, y'all are still going to be pursuing a group of men, a group of the same men. So, girl, listen. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. I'm hungry and I'm tipsy because, yeah, I didn't took a shot. I felt like I needed to loosen up a little bit because I had to start this video over twice. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.